Well, look who's back making another video. It's me. Surprise, I actually posted something after a week as promised. Well, I didn't promise anything, and you probably shouldn't trust me if I promise anything anyway. Anyway, let's get on with today's video. So if you've been subscribed to me for like more than 3 days, you probably noticed that I changed my avatar. My old avatar was the character with the gray hair. If you don't remember, I've had that avatar for like 3 years and I really liked it. Actually, I loved it. I mean, I don't know why. I think it was because it was pixelated and I really like pixel art. But that's another story. So my friend, well, actually my friends, brought it to my attention that it was really old and it was getting, like, it didn't represent any of what I do. Like the character, I don't use him, nor do I draw pixel art, and it just didn't seem like it would fit like me and what I do. And at first I didn't care. I mean, I liked the drawing, so I was gonna use the drawing anyway because I liked it. So that was that was enough for me. But then I started thinking about it, and they were right. It really did not represent me or this channel or my art in any sort of way. I mean, I don't draw pixel art like ever. Where did that even come from? I didn't know. So I decided to take it up to try and create a new avatar with the intent of it being an avatar. If you don't know what an avatar, it's basically a profile picture. So I created this piece, and at first I wanted it to be like me, how I would create this art. I started off line art, thick line art, which I usually do if I like thick line art, and I started coloring her with the usual and I started shading like I would usually do, start off with a more warmer toned purple and then add another layer of purple on top of it and then some blues and greens. But I decided, no, that was kind of boring, and I changed the skin color, but I changed it again. This was more of a plaything for me. I didn't have anything in mind when I started creating it, except the concept, of course. But I didn't have the coloring planned out, and I think that was nice. It was nice just playing with colors for once and not have to follow a strict rule, which you usually do if you ever draw characters. You usually draw if you have a character in mind, then you kind of have to make them look like that character. This isn't a character. This is just something I had fun with. And yeah, I started off coloring the usual way, but then I figured out that why that's boring. I mean, why should I restrict myself to what I usually do? I mean, I've been talking about how much I hate line art because it does exactly that. It restricts you from doing whatever you want. And so I kind of went crazy. I went overboard with the coloring. I started adding yellows, which isn't kind of overboard for me. I usually use yellows when I color, but that's not the point. I started just playing with the colors, and I didn't stop. And it was so nice. And I mean, a lot of people have asked me how I color and how I shade and the technique I use and all of that, how I can use so many colors. And to you artists that struggle with coloring and you don't know how to get out of the strict notion that if you have a color, you need to use a darker version of that color to shade. Stop doing that. That's boring. And for you, I challenge you to step out of the box and try something new. Try shading with green. Actually, I usually shade with green, so I highlighted with green. And I mean, it turned out great. I really like the coloring like it is right now, but I wasn't about to stop. I needed more colors. And that's what I want you to do. If you're an artist, or maybe if you're not an artist, it don't matter. Just pick up a pencil or a brush or your tablet. I don't care. Just draw something and then pile colors on top of it. It's so great. And when you think you're done, you're not done, honey. You're not done. Keep piling on colors until there's no color in your paint. Just use all of the colors you can think of. And anyway, why would you want to create art that follows realistic expectations when art really is about escaping reality? Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble today, watching me draw. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do try this challenge, please do send me the picture on even my Facebook, Tumblr, Deviantart, I don't care. And if you want to, I can post it there. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.